We are live. What do you think?
I was thinking of where to put the phone, but I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine there. It's like I'm further enough, and then you're a bit closer, and then I think it'll be all right.
The echo chamber helps.
Yeah.
For the listener, we're in our office. My office.
Yeah. Eric's just having a sip of his ice cap. And... Oh yeah.
Well,
Only
Raiden. Yeah, absolutely. How's the day been so far?
The day has been. It's been good, but it's been kind of challenging, to be honest.
Because of the.
Well, I'm fasting, and I'm fasting because our mutual friend Phil, as we come to know, he's kind of as we call him. Do you know what I'm thinking? You know Jay and Dan, like
TSN.
Yeah, you know how they have like producer Tim.
Yeah.
He's kind of like our. He's kind of producer Tim. You'll never see him. You'll never. Yeah.
He's producer Phil.
Yeah, he's producer Phil. So producer Phil, he's been talking to me about fasting for the past week, and he's been pitching me going vegan, which we can get into that.
Yeah.
That can of worms a little bit after, but the fasting has been pretty. It's been tougher, but I think it's been going pretty good. So I think 3 days ago, it was either the Friday or the Saturday, I fasted for just about 12 hours. And I had, like, the only time I had really fasted before was by mistake.
Really? Oh.
Where it's like, I'm just like not, like there was like a
Was that
busy
when
day.
you were in high school? When
Yeah.
you were sick?
No, even then I'm an eater.
You're an eater.
I'm an eater.
You eat through the sickness.
Yeah, I would eat through the sickness for sure. Even stomach's upset, I'm still powering through my meals. But no, it was when I was working and I tried like a ADHD drug, and it was I think it was Adderall, and then I would had Adderall, and then I would have a coffee, and then I just wouldn't eat for I wouldn't have to eat for 12, 13 hours. So that was kind of just like by mistake kind of thing, where I'd try to eat, and we got a dog count. We were just watching a small white dog. Check out. Oh, it looks like a puppy.
It does look like a little puppy.
Sniffing Eric's grass. We'll see if he pees on it or poops on it or not. Seems like he's thinking about it, and he continues. On.
He moved on.
Yeah, dog count plus
dog
one.
count plus one.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So
fasting. Yeah, and that was quite a while. That was years ago now. So
see, I've experimented with fasting in the past. I've tried it once in the chair. I've done it successfully, like in Rick Prime. I don't mind it. Like a 12-hour fast, once you get through it, the first few, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you'd think.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot. It makes a big difference. Yeah. I found my energy improved quite a lot. Not that I didn't have a ton, but I wasn't napping as much.
Yeah.
And I felt it showed you lose a good amount of weight pretty quick.
Well, it's kind of funny to the listener right now. I popped a Zin or a Zonnic into my mouth, and I forgot. It's the thing that's hard is to forget how that you're fasting. Yeah. Because the brain works in it will kind of pull every trick to kind of get you to eat. Yeah. And so you'll forget. I noticed this was the other day.
So is that something you're not supposed to do when you're fasting?
I'm not 100% sure. I just noticed that has flavor and that my body had a physiological change.
There's
I pretty much touched it to my lips, and the mouth started changing. I could feel the dopamine in my brain be so it's probably the nicotine that's hitting my brain. It's just I feel like I'm more attuned to those changes.
Yeah. Okay. Fasting.
So it was kind of an interesting thing that just happened there. A little science experiment on myself.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so I noticed it. I went to go swim with my grandpa.
Yeah.
Long-time listeners of the show will know that.
Yeah.
I've been going in the morning to swim lengths with my grandpa, and I feel kind of weird saying like, oh, I'm fasting. Like I don't know, but I find like with older people, like if you tell them like, yeah, like some dietary restriction or that you're doing something with your food or that you're not eating, they more often they're pretty chill, but like sometimes they kind of make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I won't have something. And then so like the first time they didn't really know how to say that. Oh yeah, I'm not eating. And so it's like, oh yeah, here, have a fruit cup. Oh, you're not hungry. You gotta eat. And so then I had one of the fruits that didn't work, and then so that kind of ruined the fast. So I was like, oh, okay. Then I kind of just jumped back into it. But I was I think I was telling my dad was talking to me, and he was saying that a lot of what happens when you're on a diet or something, like the number one thing that like ruins the diet is a cheat day. Yeah. Because a lot of people will cheat and then they'll be like, fuck it, it's over. Yeah. And so they don't just like hop back on.
You can't do a cheat day.
Yeah. So, but like I think, or you can, but you just gotta remember, like you just gotta hop back on. You can't just like, because I think a lot of people just throw their hands up like, all right, it's over now. Yeah.
Well, me and Logan have been doing this. We have a wager going. The first person to order DoorDash loses, and then they owe the other person $100.
Nice.
And it's been, I'd say, probably around like a dozen days, like almost 2 weeks now.
Nice.
And it's gone quite well. On the first Friday, we gave each other one order, but since then we haven't had anything.
And have you felt that it's been getting easier to?
I think it's a lot
pass
easier.
on the DoorDash.
Way easier.
Okay. But you feel like a mountain, like.
No, like honestly, I prefer to order. Like groceries are expensive too. Is the thing.
Yeah.
And I end up finding that like I hate wasting food, but everyone does it a little bit. So that's something I'm trying to work on a bit, because it's almost like what's cheaper, like getting the DoorDash and having a meal, that's the one thing you're gonna have that day, or ordering a ton of groceries, make some stuff, and then waste a bit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a fine balance.
Yeah, it's like a calculus that's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's been good, and it's way healthier for you to not order DoorDash. So that's been good. I think I'm gonna keep that going for a while, or as long as I can, sort of thing. And then, and honestly, I really like ordering DoorDash.
Yeah.
Like I do, but like I'd way rather have like a nice home cooked meal.
Yeah.
It's just more so I can't cook my own.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, and I'm time restricted.
Yeah. What are some things that you've noticed that are like when that comes up, like, or like what are some things that I could be helpful with? Like, because one of the things, remember, like us, because one of the things I'd like to do more is because I sometimes like that's like one of my big crutches is food.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Fuck.
Like I'll just like eat my feeling. I'm having a powerful emotion. Let's eat.
Yep.
Like.
Oh, I get it.
So I was just like one of the things I noticed before I left to Toronto and then China was us doing a meal every now and again. Like I'd come over for the pod, and then we'd be like, oh, like let's.
That's something we can totally get going again.
Yeah, because I noticed that with myself, where it's just like, oh, this is like one. I think it's like it's good because like we're making something and it's very like I think it's like on multiple levels it's a good thing.
I love cooking in general. Like, I'm not obviously doing it myself.
Yeah.
In terms of like recipes and like getting everything we need, I love doing that shit.
Hell yeah.
So
that could be kind of a fun thing too, because like do you know what I'm bad at?
What?
Like I like cooking, but I'm bad at like the timers and like when you like putting the recipe together, but then like when it's like, okay, this has to be on for X amount of minutes.
Oh, I'm great with that.
So I think that could be maybe like a fun thing for us to
experiment with. We should do like a Monday fun day sort of thing.
Yeah.
And cook a nice meal on Monday.
Yeah.
What day is it today? Today's Monday.
Today's Monday.
We don't have to be today.
Yeah. Well, we have some soup. Phil and I,
yes.
Producer Phil and I, we made. Well, it was really just producer Phil. I found the mason jars that were that put the soup in. Yeah. And it's vegan
soup. Is it?
I don't know. It's vegan soup, so For the listener, Eric made a pretty big scowl.
I didn't know that. I saw it and I was like, this looks great. And then you say vegan, I'm like, well.
Yeah, so you're pretty against that.
I'm not it. I think meat is such an important part of our diet and protein in general.
Mm.
And there's a lot of nutrients you get in meat that you can't really get through like protein substitutes.
Yeah.
I think I'm a big fan of a balanced diet. Like, and obviously I've gone over this with my nutritionist, and because I've obviously had my my own battles with food.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think it's got to be like 35 meat and veggies, and then like the other fucking 10%. Is that mathing? I don't think it is.
Yeah, 35 and 35 is 70. Oh, so 30. Another 30%.
Another 30 is like your grains.
Okay, yeah.
I'm retarded. We're gonna cut that out of the pod.
JK. No. We got there. We got there.
Yeah. You got there. But yeah, and also I think it's so hard to make food when you have like a vegan diet or like you're a vegetarian or something like that, especially when you're hosting people, which is a huge thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard, and then when you go to someone's house, it's like, oh, sorry, like,
Sorry.
And John went vegan or vegetarian for like 5 months when he was in Norway, and then there are we. For the listener, we have a solicitor at the door.
Yeah, we need to put the no solicitor sign. But as a recovering salesperson, I respect the no solicitor.
Hey, I'd rather have someone walk up to my door than call me.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah,
I'd way rather that.
Yeah.
Which I think they don't get enough credit for.
Yeah. You got to be brave to do it.
You have to be brave.
You don't know what's going to be on the other side of. That was like door knocking for the campaign.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to be on the other side of the door. Yeah.
Maybe a pit bull or maybe a little baby.
Yeah.
A little baby. Mr. Politician, man.
Yeah. Please vote for me in 17, 18 years, please. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. No. Yeah, I think he's looking to clean your windows. Your windows they're pretty clean.
They're a little dirty.
They're a little dirty.
If I was a window guy, I would low-key want you to go chase after him.
Oh, I actually got a window guy for you.
You're a window guy?
Yeah. I met him we were together. You know, the one guy who came late and had his that guy does windows.
Oh, cool.
So I'll get his contact in.
The guy with the beard and the hat?
Yes.
The last guy to show up?
Yeah, the last guy to show up.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice guy.
Yeah, he was just saying he just started a business, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, that works then. Windows are covered.
Hell yeah.
But back to the
food.
Food and diet.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go vegan?
I think I think it will help me. Because I feel like sometimes I have no control over food.
I get that.
You know, so I feel like I know it's like a fine, like I don't want to go like off the deep end because I know like that's where eating disorders live. But I would like to feel like I have a little bit more control, like because right now it feels
what do you feel like you don't have control over? Because I'm of the opinion like if there's a way we can like figure out like a different alternative.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So
I would be a proponent of that.
Okay. Yeah, because like one of the things, just like talking about it, like I don't think I'm like a straight vegan.
First you go vegan, then you move to Portland, and then you're smoking fentanyl on the streets.
It's over.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, slippery slope. It all started. I can pinpoint where it all went wrong for me. when I tried to go vegan.
He went vegan. I don't know. He had all himself from there.
He's totally changed. So yeah, I don't know. Like I'm playing around with the idea, and I'm, you know.
I shouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world. Like, I know it works for a lot of people, but I do know it makes things also very difficult in a lot of ways, and it also restricts you from eating things that are great.
Yeah,
and that can be healthy for you at the same time.
100%. Yeah, I think I don't know if I'm gonna be like. I don't think I'm gonna be like so restrictive. Like, I can't eat anything. But I think I
like fatty meat.
Yeah.
For example, like red meat. Like I know a few people that don't eat red meat.
Yeah. No, I think
or like fatty meats, and then they only eat like lean.
Yeah.
Like poultry or like fish.
Yeah. I think that could be
salmon's a great food.
Yeah. This is true. I don't know. I think I'm gonna experiment with it for the next week or so, or maybe like next couple weeks, and then I'll come back and then so the listener, you can. This is the first day. Raiden is vegan starting today.
A lot of it is sugar.
The sugar cravings.
If you can cut out sugar, that's like, and the thing is, when people are like trying to get in good shape, it sounds weird me saying this, but like. Well, I shouldn't say that. I was in very good shape before I got hurt. Diet is like 80% of the battle.
Yeah.
So if you can get your diet under control and get on like a system that works for you, and then also be active on top of that, then you're in good shape.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So I think
also has to work with your lifestyle though too.
Yeah. So I think I've been pretty good on I see it. You're getting it. So like on the workout side of things, or like that, I think that's been going pretty good. I ate something like the last week that I was in China. I ate something that messed with my stomach.
Was it watermelon?
I don't think so.
I had watermelon yesterday.
Did it mess with you?
It wasn't that good, but it did not mess with me.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. Whenever I've gone abroad, whether it's been to Asia or Africa, and I had watermelon, I fuck myself.
Nice. I was gonna say, I was thinking of sparing the listener this, but I think it might actually be good content. So I was talking to Bruce Phil on the drive over here. And I think there's good diarrhea and bad diarrhea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so the good diarrhea, it's kind of like I'm feeling, I haven't had diarrhea yet, and I'm recovering from the bad diarrhea. Right. So like I ate something, it gave me diarrhea, and then it's like kind of like it would settle, but then every time there would be a meal time, it's like you eat something and it would drop something in there and it would disturb the water or whatever.
Sure there's like places you go to abroad, I've heard about this, and here, but I don't think they're as popular here, where they give you like an IV cocktail.
Oh yeah.
It flushes your entire system.
I've seen that as well too.
Without being too graphic, you either go number 1, number 2, both, or you puke.
Yeah.
And it's like a detox.
Ah, interesting.
I don't think you puke, but well, I'm not sure. I've heard about.
That's more ayahuasca.
Yeah.
The ayahuasca, you do the trick.
But no, but there's like places in Asia where I'm pretty sure it was Korea. I was reading about this.
Yeah, I know that they have that.
It's like an IV cocktail.
I think they have that here as well.
Yeah.
I know. I remember seeing some guys I went to school with that they were like in Vegas and then they got.
But yeah, it's good to get better out than it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the body's got to process it. So that's the bad kind of diarrhea where it's like, it's kind of hurting and like,
yeah.
But then there's like, I think the good kind of diarrhea where it's like, it feels like it's like clearing, the system is being cleared out.
I remember I was, I got the flu really bad once when I was in Fernie, and I was there with an ex-girlfriend, and yeah, I was probably one of the worst times I've ever been sick here. I was like throwing up, and it was like bile, like it was just like it just like hurt. And she was like, "You're being a fucking pussy."
Oh damn, no sympathy.
At one point, because she wanted to go skiing, and I'm like, I am dying here. What do you want from me?
Yeah, she wants to go skiing. She wants you to stop
Yeah, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, sorry. Anyways.
Yeah. Not mad about it at all.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fucking fine with that
Yeah,
shit.
totally over it.
Like, you're being a bitch. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Fuck, bring me some soup.
Yeah, please. Help me. I'm dying. Help me.
But yeah, like, I don't know, you know what, believe it or not, I don't traditionally get sick that often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get colds very often, and sometimes I'll get the flu, but not often.
Mm-hmm. Same with me. I would say my immune system's pretty good. I think I rolled in enough dirt as a kid.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I often get sick with cripple shit, but nothing
Mm-hmm.
Nothing of the normal variety.
Yeah, that'll get you.
That will get you. But luckily, neither of us have a hantavirus.
Yeah, nice segue.
You.
I'm. Do you know? Because it's apparently from mice and rats or something.
Yep.
So
And
guess what was on my doorstep?
Fuck off! Not was it a mouse?
Yeah,
No,
it was a mouse with its ribs ripped out.
Oh, it must have been an owl or something.
It was our cat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Oscar.
Oscar.
Cat. He's very friendly and
Oscar
cuddly.
the Grouch.
And he's actually not that grouchy.
I know. He's actually he's not a grouch, but to a mouse he would be a grouch.
Yeah. That's what I say. Like when I let him out, I say, well, enjoy going to kill shit. Because that's what he loves doing it. You know, that's his passion.
He's a predator.
Yeah, he is. That's his passion in life is to get cuddles, sleep all day, and kill shit at night.
That's really funny.
That's what he's into.
That reminds me of this joke Ryan Gosling made. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, or something like that, and he was like, I have a bit of a bone to pick with Disney, and he goes on to say like, so there's these cats that work for Disney. And basically, they're commando cats. They let them out at nighttime, and they kill all the mice at the park.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they go back during the day, and they only come out at night.
Nice.
But what he doesn't like about it is that they have basically built this company on the back of a mouse named Mickey Mouse.
Oh, and they're
So the
irony,
the hypocrisy,
yeah.
is established.
Jeez Louise, that's actually hilarious,
right? But yeah, so I mean, it is kind of freaky. Like, I think everyone has a bit of COVID PTSD still.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of people do.
I think most. Yeah.
I think all of us.
Yeah, all of us do. Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's not.
I think people are like, not again. Nope, not this time.
I so many reels are like, nah, man, we're blowing that boat up.
Yeah.
Dude, like and one of them was like a reel. It was like one of the videos of the guys. He was like a creator on the cruise. Like, I have a family, and it's like all very warranted and very scary.
Yeah.
But then some guy like copied it and was like, motherfucker, I got a family.
Literally, yeah.
You're just staying on that boat. But no, they're all off, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not everyone, but most of them are
off now.
Off the ship, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm,
Not nice.
Yeah, not nice. Not nice. So, yeah, I don't know has there been one in Canada yet?
Yep.
There has?
Yep.
Where at?
I am Ontario.
Okay.
I'm looking this up.
That's still pretty far away. Nothing to panic about yet.
Across the country.
Yeah.
Damn. 4 Canadians are on hantavirus cruise ship isolating for a minimum of 21 days. Says BC health officer says, oh no.
It's in Vancouver now?
I don't know. That's
damn.
Maybe returning to BC. That's very close.
Uh-oh.
It's not across the country. That's one fucking province over. Panic, everyone panic. No,
damn.
I think we'll be okay for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I saw the WHO spokesperson was like, this isn't COVID, it's very different. I still feel a little uneasy about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, well that's good. You know how you can definitely not get the antivirus?
Washing your hands.
Yeah, or you step in front of a plane.
Oh, dude, you're killing it today. Yeah, I saw the headline of that. That was like, it was like cops say, man jumps barrier at airport, run over by plane.
Yeah, the video is wild.
Oh, you saw the video.
Well, so basically it's security footage all from the tarmac, but it's thermal.
Okay.
So it's not this is oh man, I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
Basically it's just this guy, he looks and he like looks left, looks right, sees the plane, goes ahead, looks at the plane again, gets sucked into the engine and dies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How big of a plane was it?
747.
Oh, so it was a huge plane.
And it was going like 200 miles an hour.
What the
It
hell?
was landing.
Was he like beside it, or just
maybe not literally that fast, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What?
Was he like beside it, like waiting for it to pass? Or
I
like
think
he
more
like he was
likely
trying
than
to-
not, he probably offed himself.
Oh my god.
But he definitely wasn't like.
What a way to go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is he?
It didn't look like he tried to avoid it.
It did. Oh, he was like kind of gunning for it.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. And there's no one knows why.
No one knows why.
He didn't leave
they
a
haven't
manifesto
reported
or-
the guy's name or.
Where was that?
It
It was in the States.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
And literally there's the big slide, right? So they had to
Yeah.
get everyone off the plane. There were like kids and shit, right?
Oh my god.
And this jet engine was just, and everyone was so close to it, like looking at it. It was like, wonder what was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess because no one, like, you don't know at that time, right?
Yeah,
So,
but as a
like
passenger,
bird or an
get the
animal?
fuck out of there, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally.
Yeah, I guess like that's like probably one of the
But there
last
was a-
things you think of is
There was
like,
a video of it. I'll see if I can.
I don't want to see it.
No, not the just.
Oh, of like interviewing people or whatever.
It's here. I'll show you.
Damn. That's pretty intense.
Fucking this up. Plane engine.
We're getting the video loaded up, people.
Yeah, this one. You don't actually see what happens, but inside you
Whoa.
see the fireball from the engine.
Whoa. Denver.
Everyone's like looking at it like,
Oh, what is that?
is that fucking crazy?
Wow. Yeah, for the people listening, we're just watching some.
Some footage.
It's like some footage of people who were on the plane. Yeah. Wow. That is
Pretty crazy.
Hmm.
You want to know another thing that has been pissing me off?
What?
The TV show Euphoria.
Why?
It's actually so perverted. Like this last episode, it was so unnecessarily just like raunchy.
Oh.
And like it used to actually have substance. Like I know that sounds kind of like
Old man Rick.
but like
These
season one,
kids are just watching porn.
season 1 and
Yeah.
2 actually had like a story.
Yeah.
And this is just like Sam Levinson, the creator of it. He's a freak. I'll stand by that. Like he is on some weird shit.
What do they like? What happened? Like walking
Like
through it.
this last episode.
Well, I
So
guess.
Sydney Sweeney,
She's like trying to be like an OnlyFans.
Yeah, her name's Cassie in the show. So Cassie is like a full-on OnlyFans creator, and it's like to the point where it's like, this is so fucked. Like and it's such a bad influence too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of kids watch Euphoria, and like and idolize this like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Like and I don't think she's a good actress at all either.
Yeah.
I think she's a big pair of tits, and that probably gets her a lot of attention, which it does. But I don't think she's a good actress.
Yeah.
Which is a disservice because she's getting all these roles.
Yeah.
But like not necessarily good. Anyways.
Yeah, there's better actresses out there.
Yeah, like I think Zendaya is the best, like up and coming. Like, well, not even up and coming. She's
pretty established now.
Established.
Yeah.
A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
Movie star.
Yeah.
And I think she's great. But yeah. Anyways, I had to rant about that for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is pretty. Like I watched the one episode with you guys.
You watched episode 4 with us.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like just pretty much. Yeah. Softcore porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then there were those guys that we're gonna reach out to.
Oh yeah. So they have a podcast.
They have a movie podcast, and they're the Couch Critics podcast. So I'm gonna reach out to them.
Yeah.
Because they for our listeners they put out a little Instagram story saying want to be on our podcast.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, we fit some of this criteria.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna reach out and see if we can connect with
Nice.
them.
What's their handle?
Couch Critics.
Yeah, at Couch Critics.
Couch Critics RRT.
RRT. Yeah, so that shout out to the Couch Critics.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, and for the listener, maybe if you want us to see us on there, what would be helpful is you guys send a message to them.
DM, yeah.
Yeah, asking them to have us on. So, we'll put that out there. We'll see if the universe puts us together.
Yeah.
And
we do that on here.
Yeah.
If we do that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
You know what is also movie related? Our potential schooling endeavor.
Tell us about it. I know we've talked about
it.
Third
segue I think I've killed.
I know, you've been doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you. Well, how about you lay the groundwork and then I'll color in.
Well, okay, so there's 2 options I'm thinking. So, our friend of the show, I think he came on as Quentin DiDominicus.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Frequent collaborator.
Frequent collaborator, Quentin DiDominicus of Tarnation Productions. He's an alumni of the SATE Film and Media Production program. And I've been thinking, like, when he first went through it, I was thinking, oh, that'd be kind of that might be like a cool thing, because that's one of our barriers on here right now is the technical aspect of getting through producing our episodes. And so I thought, like, I've been running that through my head of the idea of going back to school, and I thought, this is something I really love doing, is this podcast. And I thought, oh, this might actually, if we did this program,
it could aid in our future.
It could aid in our future endeavors and our future ambitions for what we're doing here. And then also, I think at the same time, it would be good for networking. It'd be good for. I think it could be something really.
Put us in a really big step in the right direction.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So too.
Yeah, and I think we've talked on the podcast before some of the hesitations with going back to school.
But I think it's at least. I'll speak for myself on this one. I think I'm ready for that challenge.
Fuck yeah. How'd that feel to say?
Feels good.
Nice.
I was hesitant to bring this up on the pod, just because I've said shit like this in the past. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and it's been more so just like me pulling back and being like, oh fuck, you can't do this. What do you think you're doing? But I do think I can do this, and I think I'm ready for it.
Fuck yeah.
But I'm gonna say that with a lot of. I fucking swear to God, at least I'm going to apply and see if I can get it. So I'd very much like to do this. So.
Yeah, I think that's good. And you know what I think? Fuck yeah, brother. That's a cool thing. And you know what? I'm excited to help make that happen. and for me to learn a lot of shit along the way as well too, because I think as well too, what it would be helpful for is like helping us, not only us like in our situation, like I think it will help us like learn like okay like I got you, like helping us in like our situation and like how to adapt, but also like helping other people as well too, like so because it's like I don't know, I think this is like a great way of like
we're gonna meet a lot of cool people there too.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be the unks
of
the class.
Quentin was saying that it's like about 50-50. A lot of people, there's actually a lot of older people that do it when they're either looking to do like a career switch or like something like they've done a career. Cool. And like, so he said it's actually a pretty good, he said it's a good mix, like age mix. Mm-hmm. So I think that's good too, because that means we're going to meet young people, we're going to meet people our age, and we're going to meet people older, which is, I think
that's the ideal
spread, right? Yeah. So I'm excited to like even like after this podcast to maybe like rip the website and see what's available. Oh yeah, so maybe that's a good place to wrap it up.
Okay, listeners, we are going to do a deep dive on this, and then next pod we will report back.
Hell yeah. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned and
keep it frosty.
Ciao. Bye.